Welcome back everyone. Today is Thursday, the 23rd of June 2022. Welcome back to another quick update on Bitcoin and Cardano. So currently the total cryptocurrency market cap sits at just over $900 billion, 24 hours volume, just around 65 billion, Bitcoin dominance 43 and ETH dominance 14.6. Let's take a look at what's trending currently. So the top three trending coins on CoinMarketCap are Celsius, Terra Luna Classic, and Bitcoin. Definitely, in my opinion, stay away from the two of the first ones. Terra Luna Classic, Celsius, stay away from those projects. Let's take a look at the winners and losers. So in the last 24 hours, the number one winner in top 100 coins is Polygon Matic, up 25% for the day and up 23% for the week. Second one is Cosmos Atom, up 15 for the day and up just around 11 for the week. The third one is Engine Coin, up 15 for the day, 14 for the week. On the loser side, we don't have actually that many, as you can see. In the last 24 hours, Synthetics down around 10% for the day, but still up 61 for the week. XDC Network down 1% on the day, up 1.72 on the week. KuCoin token down 0.9 on the day and down 8.6 on the week. As you can see, last 24 hours, mostly everything is green. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin quickly. So Bitcoin currently sits at $20,569. That's up 1.75 on the day, and that's minus 5.25 on the week. And let's take a look at some charts now. Okay, so let's start here with Bitcoin and with the daily chart. So what you can see here on a daily Bitcoin chart is basically we had this period of time that we had this drop here. So let me just minimize that. So we had this drop here of around 18%. Then we were going sideways for basically 24 days. And then we had this massive drop from here to here of 36%. Then we were going again sideways for pretty much a month. Yeah, there we go, around a month. And over the last weekend, we had this another completely massive drop of 45%. And it looks like we are going sideways for the last number of days. So what's going to happen next? Okay, we currently sit at just 20.5. As you know, we went as low as around 17.6. So what would happen if we would be going now sideways for around a month? So that would probably take us to around here, just middle of July. And maybe then we could have the final capitulation of, I don't know, around 20-25%, maybe even more, maybe even 30%. That could potentially take us to like as low as $14,000. What's going to happen in the short term? No one knows. I really think that we're probably gonna go sideways for a while. If you take a look, actually zoom out and go to the weekly time frame, that's how it looks like. We basically closed this week. That was absolutely a massive drop. We basically dropped 34.5% in 1 week, and when you actually look at 2 week period, we dropped 45% in 2 weeks. Okay, and so far we went as much as 74.5 down from the top, and we currently sit at around 70% down. When you compare that to the last bear market, 2018, it wasn't as brutal as that, because look at that. We had like the first major drop of 70%, which was absolutely massive. However, then we have recovered 95% up before dropping 44% down, and then going another 55% up, and then 42% down, then 47% up, and then we were going pretty much sideways for over 2 months before ultimately dropping another 50%. And so that took us to around 84% down from top to bottom. So if you compare that, where do you think we are now? Are we somewhere here and we have just this last bit to go? Or are we here? Or are we here? Because this first big move in 2018, that happened in 56 days. That was really quick, 70% in 56 days. And when you compare that to now, 56 days, that was basically here. So this time we are only 40% down in 56 days. However, from that point, we really moved actually faster. And we only had this one major bounce so far. So we went down 52%, and then we have recovered from that point. That was back in January till March. We recovered 46, but since then it's been absolutely brutal down action, no relief. So I really hope that we're gonna see some nice bounce, at least like 40%. That would be really, really good. Even from this point, 40% would take us to around 25,000. So I think we should absolutely see something like that over the next coming months before then potentially recovering or going even further down. Let's take a look at the Puel's multiple. As you can see, we have printed basically this, indicating a good opportunity to buy. That didn't happen that many times in the history. So as you can see, this happened basically June 18, 2021, and that was basically like a really good time to buy. This happened here during March 2020 and basically May 2020. And this was actually quite okay too. Maybe not the first one, because when you look at the first one, we still dropped in 2018. We still dropped from that point 50%. So hopefully we're not going to see another 50% drop, but who really knows what's going to happen. Soon we're going to have this long 4th of July weekend in the States, and usually we actually see a lot of down action during those bank holidays. So I don't know. Let's take a quick look at ADA. Let's see what's happening there. So with Cardano, as you know, so one update, we're supposed to have this volatile fork on ADA on the 29th of June. However, that's been postponed until the end of July. I think it's a good thing from my point of view. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. At the end of the day, in my opinion, it makes sense to work a little bit longer on the project to make sure it's absolutely free of errors and bugs, rather than release something that's not ready to be released. So that's my opinion. If you have a different opinion, the same, just put it down in the comments below. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Okay, so what's happening with ADA? So we are on a weekly time frame, as you can see, we have dropped as far as 87.8, almost 99%. Before recovering a little bit, we are around 85% down at the moment. We have printed that on Pure Multiple as well, as you can see, just recently, this last week, and that happened basically in July 2021. And it's kind of very similar as the Bitcoin chart there as well. So let's just close that off and let's switch to the daily time frame and see what's happening on the daily one. So as you can see, we had this big drop here, and since then we actually have recovered 79%, and from that point we have dropped another almost 39%. So what's going to happen next? I think the fact that this has been postponed to the end of next month, basically end of July. So let's say we're going to put it here. Is that the positive news? Is that the negative news? How do you think the market reacts? As you can see, we haven't seen really much action on Cardano in the recent couple of days. We had this nice move up, but was basically followed by nice move down. So for the moment, actually, Cardano is going sideways as Bitcoin. And how is doing Cardano versus Bitcoin? Because that's something that I'm watching for. Yeah, so as you can see, we had this nice move. So when you look at, actually, let's kind of zoom out first. Okay, so from the all-time high, basically we had a massive drop already. So Cardano has lost a lot of value versus Bitcoin, as much as 76%. And in the last number of weeks, it has actually recovered quite a bit, as much as 60 to 63%. So what's going to happen next? As you can see, we are kind of rolling back, and I think we're going to see more down action for Cardano versus Bitcoin. As you can see, we had a number of bounces before, but ultimately we are still trending down. So we had this down action here from all-time high. Then we went up, then down, then up, then down, then up. And, maybe the next move can take us as far as here. And I think that will be absolutely a good opportunity to trade Cardano versus Bitcoin. Okay, please let me know your thoughts. Stay safe. And please let me know also what you're doing. Are you buying? Are you selling? Are you holding? Are you buying Bitcoins or altcoins? What are you doing? If you like the content, please like and subscribe once again. And see you in the next video. Have a nice day.